I think it's foolish to think that like, because we're in art school, you know, we've got more to say. Like, like holding yourself higher at a higher standard of like sensitivity. Maybe we are more sensitive than other people, but like being an artist doesn't make you sensitive. Like what even is an artist? Like there's no way to explain it. Right? Rick Rubin, I think, said a really profound thing in that, like, when we make art, it's basically just like an entry in entirety. Like, he said that, like, you don't make art to I think that, I guess you could call it art when you're making something, for the purpose of other people's viewership, and to really like gain whether it be popularity or just like attention, or you want to create change or something. Like, I guess you could call that art, but another word for it is like commerce. Like Rick Rubin was talking about that as well, and that the real difference between commerce and art is just that art is like, it all comes back to you. Like, that's what's scary. That's going to the first part of your question. Like, it all comes back to you. It's self-driven. Art, it's like, it all comes down onto you. Like, when you're not trying to accomplish like a mission, or like you're not trying to make this for anyone else except the way you feel about it.
You're mapping interiority. You're mapping like the interior self. Yeah. If you want to boil the practice down to that, it's like that. You're like making a map of things that people can't read when they look at you. And then there's always like this weird like tension when they look at you and look at what you make. Right? There's like the association of like, oh, either it's like there's no association, or it's like, oh, like, obviously they would make that. But yeah, like mapping an interior space, I think is a good way to it's a good way to talk about like a practice. It's like an act of love, I feel like, to do that. To do this.
When I was listening, like I said, a trance, but I didn't mean in the sense of like dissolving trance, not like
dissolving.
Yeah, not like that. It's more like acknowledging trance. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think that's actually a good way of putting it, because it is like an acknowledging trance. Yeah, it's not passive, like it's active, and it's like kind of being created.
Really, I think it's a meditation. I become very centered whenever I paint. Dancing, painting, those are kind of modes in which we're forced to be vulnerable, and that's a form of learning. when I was younger, I was kind of ambivalent or unaware of how important dance was to me. I would enter a dance class and I would feel so jubilant and excited, but I didn't know what was happening to me at all. It felt so natural and inherent to my body, and that's because I was so little. And it was also where I would connect with other people the most. I had friends in school, but really the most intimate relationships that I had when I was little was through dancing. And as I got older, I realized, I guess, in the moments where I wasn't dancing, over the summer, for instance, or if I took a few months off, I would feel really hungry in my body to move, and I think it's really a form of almost ecstasy or a total loss of control of my thoughts, and that's so necessary for me.
Я сливаюсь с этим, занимаюсь любовью, понимаешь? Когда ты занимаешься любовью, ты ни о чем другом не думаешь. Ты не можешь думать о математике, когда ты занимаешься любовью. Когда я занимаюсь любовью с музыкой, я ни о чем другом не думаю, как только о том, чтобы из этого союза что-то получилось. И в этот момент я просто ухожу в это. Это единственный момент в моей жизни, единственный момент, когда я могу обо всем забыть и просто скрыться в этом.
Like you said, sort of connecting with another creature that exists inside you, but you don't really have conversation with. For me, it's more like there's a creature inside of me that I think comes outside of myself, and then I'm able to converse with that creature.
O disciples, if you indulge in all sorts of idle discussions, then your mind will be full of chaotic thoughts, and though you have gone forth to homelessness, you will be unable to attain freedom. That is why, O disciples, you should immediately cease from chaotic thoughts and idle discussions. If you want to attain the happiness of Nibbana, you must eliminate completely the illness of idle discussion.